Ćao svima, dobrodošli u još jedan retro četvrtak na kanalu Arene Sport. Moje ime je Popović Milan, a mi idemo ovdje da porazgovaramo sa... možda sad treba iz početka da...
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiffs yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
How's the world looking?
Always the same two of you fighting. How about you?
Dobro, sad moramo provjeriti.
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical Joker says contaminated soil. I guess.
Aha. Ali smo prošli put otvorili gepik. Jesmo. Jesmo.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up
Da, ja sam rekao da ovo nije ljudska krv. Da je ovo krv od ove svinje koju je kupio.
Seems irrelevant.
Dobro. Ovdje dalje nema ništa.
Let me through. I just want a quick look is all.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Brand name. Dođi. Da vidimo šta kaže novčanik.
Happier times, I guess. "32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
Šta je ovo godinu dana traje vozačka? Ovo moguće. Od novembra 13. u 46. do 47. Dobro.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Važi. Ajmo da posjetimo još škola. Vrati se odatle.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Brate, meni ovo ne izgleda kao ljudske krve, znaš. Ne mi izgleda. Dobro, s kim ja treba da razgovaram sada? I da li ovdje uopšte ima nešto još?
Hey, Flatfoot, you're looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
On to meni rekao nešto, bre. Da se sjetim da li je bilo još nešto, nema veze, ajde da vidimo šta treba da radimo sada. Da vidim samo prvo ovako. Plus. Znači imamo napušteno vozilo, imamo krv u automobilu, imamo račun za kupovinu divlje, ne divlje nego za kupovinu svinje, imamo bloody pipe, ili ti krvavu šipku, imamo novčanik, imamo naočar. Ajde da vidimo šta ti imaš da kažeš.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Ooh. Ajde da vidimo.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly,
Ja sam
so
već rekao,
it
ja
kind of
vjerujem
stood out.
ljudima i to mi je greška, okej.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope.
Još nisam
I
zavalio
hadn't
muziku.
seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Dobro.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. You know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright
Ja sam
red,
opet rekao
or
da ne laže.
darker?
Ja stvarno
like
mislim
now?
da ovaj lik ne laže.
Darker, I'd say.
Dark.
Look dry already.
Brate, look dry already. Brate, veruj mi
The wallet by the
da
car.
je ovo krv od
Was there
svinje.
anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Thank you for your help, Mr.
Četiri,
Wilkie.
četiri,
We'll
čini mi
contact
se
your
da
employer
nisam
if we need
odgovorio na
anything
sva
more.
četiri prošli put.
If you have to, I guess.
Ali jako,
I can't really
jako
spend no
dobra
more time
saradnja.
over this.
Hvala vam puno, ide
Somebody's
rank
got to inform the
4,
wife,
dođi
Phelps.
na rivor.
You're done here. We'll head over there now. We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
Bravo, majstor, kako je rekao aj Gandis, kaka si ti, svaka čast. Daj da uzmemo drugi neki automobil. Ne, brate, partner, dođe vam. Ajde uzmemo auto od Murije. Black Residence.
620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Naravno
Behind
da
Bunker
znam,
Hill.
stižemo odmah.
A couple blocks north of Central Station. So,
Stižemo odmah,
what do we tell the wife?
istraživanja.
Play it by the book. No stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap. But why leave the car? Well, obviously someone got a little heavy-handed. It's the wrong way. Well, how so, genius? Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car, and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car. You got something there, though. Doesn't add up. You read about the guy on the crossing yesterday? No, what happened? Look out! Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and he's on a rail crossing.
Čekaj, brate, ali imamo mapu mi? Nije ovo mala mapa. Pogledaj ti ovu mapu za igricu. Koliko mater, šta je ovo?
You got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil. The Southern Pacific freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track. What a pointless waste of life. You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, folks.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3.
Drop that money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hurry the hell up, will you? Come on. It's goddamn cops!
Careful! He's got a gun!
Nema veze, on ima pištolja. Šta ja imam, brate? Gledaj s kojim Ajde. Ajde, uči u kola, brate, ode li. Ajde.
Stop here. We're making a break for it on foot.
Kolega. Stop, mene piri. Kako sam ga, brate, pljasnuo, a?
Car 11K to KGPL. Bristol Hotel 211 is code 4.
Bristol Hotel, a?
Yes, be advised, code 4 at the Bristol Hotel on 8th Street, code 4.
Vraćamo se redovnim dužnostima dok nas ponovo kontrola ne pozove. Idemo u kuću Blacka. Vidiš ovo, zanimljivo, nisam ne znao, zaboravio sam. Nisam znao. Vidimo kako je bilo. Sva sreća pa osim kao Pančo, inače bi ovdje bila katastrofa. Znaš ko ide bar? Evo nas. Kuća Blacka sa naše desne strane, Black Residence 1201. Da li je možda gospođa Black doma?
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black.
Just a minute.
May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Pa gospođo Black.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Huh?
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Jao, zamisli kako ona priča, bret.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Sve ćemo da uzmemo da pročitamo, znaš?
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's.
Gdje me sada ovo bacilo? Viš kako je ovo nekada bilo, ti odeš kod psihijatra.
He seems very concerned about
Legneš, brat.
I have these visions.
I oni su to izbacili iz upotrebe, recimo.
I can't get them out of my head.
Prije nekih
My
20
skull
godina, možda malo ranije,
feels like
jer
it's
je
in a
baš bilo
vice.
to give you
onako
something
malo
to calm your
neprijatno.
nerves.
Nekako je psihijatar bio iznad situacije, bi bio je neko kao da je podredio ljude koji leže dok ih on sluša, ali dobro.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh.
Šta mu je dao od oca ovo?
Times that made you smile.
Alo, šta mu je dao, bre? Nemoj, ne.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's.
A dok se ovo završi sa drugi put idem da sipam vodu.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Kakav timing. A, da kliknemo opet levi klik. Nećemo. Newspaper collector. Dobro, šta bi još mogli ovdje da vidimo?
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Zanimljivo. Da, dobro, znači pakla ne može da se pokupi. Alo, i mogu sam još nešto da uradim.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. Her and I should have an address.
Korišćene šibice. Boga mi, često si išlo ovdje. Druga kutija šibica. Ili ima ovdje nešto, kolega?
I don't think so.
Dobro, ti ne misliš, važi. A ti?
Don't think this is anything.
A, dobro, moram pogledam sve, vrat. Šta sad? Znam ja da možda nije, ali... Šta ako možda jeste? Molim te samo, izađi ispod. Šta sad ovo znači? Aha. Je li ovo Insta hit.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Ajde da vidimo, ako budemo nakačili sve ovo, da vidimo šta fali. Dobro. Dobro. I tačno fali ovaj jedan deo. Okay.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Dobro. Da li ima još nešto oko ove kuće što bi možda moglo da se...
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Dobro, ništa. Kažeš nije konektovano. Ajmo da se vratimo unutra, pregledali smo tu neke stvari insta hit. Da vidimo šta je sa ovim. S druge strane.
I wonder if someone in the house bought this unit, knowing how they would use the parts.
Zanimljivo.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Znači, pre 2 dana je ovo kupljeno. Da vidimo da li ovo... Opet šibice, brat. Svuda fali po 1, 2, nije kao da fali... Kutija za naočare.
This must be Adrian's.
Otvori je. Stencil.
Stencil. So the glasses are a match.
Naočare koje smo našli na mjestu zločina, okej. Spusti to da pogledamo ovdje sliku gospodina Blacka pokojnoga. Mislim, možda nije pokojan.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Šta je sad ovo, da li mu žena, kako se žena zove? Aha, šta je ovo?
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Brate, šta je ovo?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt.
Znači, raspitujemo se gdje je ovaj bar koje smo šibice našli.
Thanks.
Thanks. It's okay. Ok, imamo dosta podataka nekih ovdje. Provjerit ćemo još ovu sobu jer u njoj nismo bili. Dakle, da pogledamo ovdje za sada ništa. Ovdje kreveta ništa, ali ovo je slika.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Ovdje nešto ne valja, braćo. Ne valja, majke mi. Ajmo da popričamo sa gospođom.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Okej, ajmo sada ovako. Ma ja tebi ništa ne verujem. Ali ajde da te pitamo...
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Dobro.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
Okay, ovo je istina.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They look terrible.
Dobro. Šta je sa slikom koja je potpisana
Tell
od
us
strane
about the
druge
photo
žene?
of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Lažeš?
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Abandoned vehicle. Pa šta ovo?
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame.
Pa znači da znaš i znači
He
da
thinks I'm
lažeš.
stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you?
Šta sam uradio?
What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Brate.
The evidence is stacking up, Mrs. Black. It all places you at the rail yard last night.
I've already told you I was here all night alone. Your stack of evidence doesn't change a thing.
Ne, bez mozga
We found a
malo.
receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant.
Dobro.
Very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Jedno pitanje sam promašio.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
Okay. Aj, ja bih rekao da ne laže.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Okay, one more intuition point. Ajmo dalje. Da napustimo dom ove divne gospođe, uđemo u naše vozilo i nastavimo dalje. Idemo do kuće... Aha, ne idemo do kuće, idemo do...
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. Stranger things have happened.
Any Century Unit 415, possible window case. At 7th and Flower Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Displaced girls.
You gotta kill someone!
The rayon thinning process, and are under contract for 2 years, during which time they'll be lodged in a convent school. Here they will pay $6 1/2 of their wages for board and lodging. They at least are no longer among Europe's wonders. On the reverse side, the steamship Randic waits at Montreal to repatriate 500 Yugoslavs who prefer to try life under Tito.
500 Jugoslavs. Rekao 500 Jugoslav, majke mi moje.
They're not leaving empty-handed. Among them, they have pooled $1 million for the purchase of some rather exquisite commodities. Whether or not life in the Western Hemisphere has been congenial, it is certain that their toil has been rewarded. So these people return to a native land changed by war and ideology.
is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network. Capitol Records presents Marcia Tilton with Lovely Tune. That's my desire.
Careful!
Car 11K. We'll handle the 415.
11K, your 415 is at the Alico station at Wilshire and Flower.
Koga bio? Alo, šta je sa ovim likom mogu?
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Just calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Daj mi da se pobijem ja sa njim, ajde.
Give it up, LAPD!
He went that way!
Damn lunatic! Put your hands in the air!
Dođi vamo, je moguće da se stao da džuskaš tu.
Don't make me chase you!
Don't make me chase you, ja ga jurim već ono 3 minuta.
You don't understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Dobro. Nastavimo dalje, brate, pa da stičiš ja tebe. Napravljena je ova igrica radi, brate, za mene, ne radi za tebe. Staviš da vidiš. Ovo je luk ko zlomi.
Farewell, cruel world!
Nisam ovo očekio. Zabavio se. Dobro, bilo kako bilo. Koga nema, bez njega se može. Ajde, daj mi, brate, poene neki. A jao, level 6, one intuition, boy.
I'm confessing that I love you. Tell me, do you love me too? I'm confessing that I need you. I must not do.
I should have driven.
When you go, you all my life on you
Watch it!
All units, officers, help, Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Open your eyes!
All units, officers, help, Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Finally! We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your... How long do you think you can hold out?
Moguće da sam se ovako izrešetao sa Meksikancima, šta je ovo, brad? Neću ja da vozim.
Car 11K, calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
Roger on the ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 on the Major 415 on West 3rd Street. Suspects are down.
Roger on the ambulance, Okay.
out! This isn't a tank, Phelps!
What took you so long? They're getting away.
What happened here, sir?
They had guns. Dirty louses took everything and then booked. They went that way, the stairs alongside the track.
You look like a rat with a road in a white light.
LAPD!
Brate, ja bre ne mašim glavu, druže, ja sam profesionalni vojnik u Counter Strike-u, šta je problem? Profesionalni vojnik.
Car 11K, shots fired. The suspect is down at 3rd and Hill. Code 4 here, but I need an ambulance.
11K, roger on the ambulance. All units, the shooting at 3rd and Hill Street is code 4, code 4.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
By lake is devoid of fish and forms an admirable...
Partner driving will skip your destination. Tebra, što ne kažeš? Kavanađis.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
The turkey salad sandwich was great.
So what next?
You looking for someone? Ask the barkeep. He'll know all the regulars.
Please, don't talk to my breasts.
That's one heck of a Sunday.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Waitress. Could I get another spoon?
Druže, šta će ti kašika, brate? Sti rekao can I get another spoon? Ako nisi ti kogod je rekao, brate, can I get another spoon, šta će ti kašika? Niko ništa ne jede, svi samo puše. A, ladies, izvini, ne može ne ladies restoran. Dobro, ja te
Cole
pitam.
Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Zašto si mi sumnjiv ja?
We found Black's car, abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Naravno da ne znaš.
Hell no, I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and mail it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea.
I think he took off for Seattle.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
Viš kako može sve, brate.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Ideš ti malo da se oladiš, ljubite, brate.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
A što ti i što ja da vozim? Zašto ne znam da idem?
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. Type is clever, hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211, the shots fired. Unit to handle 3 identified. AGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Kind of real this guy is, Phelps.
Morgan's Apartment, 1:47 popodne. Stan broj 2 je rekao.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Apartment 2.
Apartman od 1 do 4.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA.
A što
I
to
won't
ne
put up
uradiš
a
sa nekim
struggle.
malo,
Just
brate?
let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Stop right there, Adrian.
It's over, Adrian.
Why
not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Jao, brate, kako me boli kiča. Viš, ladno su mi naplatili, brate, i vehicle damage i city damage. A, me zeza rekao.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs, says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. Catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Look, it's the latest thing.
I'm gonna get good and tight come Friday.
Što ja mogu dolazim svuda?
Listen, bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
She was 13 if she was today.
Hey, you're on the department's dime, kid. Go do some work.
Brate, pisalo mi je da sam dobio neku uniformu. Ne da prodarim uniformu.
You hear about Adrian? Cross to Seattle, threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion. What are you talking about?
Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall.
All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211, the shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Car 11K, we'll handle the help call.
11K, your help call is a blown and jewelry. 333 South Main Street. It's code 3.
What's the situation?
We got a hold-up on Sour. 3 guns locked themselves in with 2 hostages. I tried to go in through the front, but the place is a fortress. I nearly got a mouthful of lead from my trouble.
All right. I'll see if I can get in through the back.
All right, I'll stay here and keep them busy.
Let's go. Not back.
Holy Toledo!
Okay.
Reinforcements are on the way. Quick, up the stairs! Get after it!
mi beži, a? Možda i ne beži, možda je ostao.
Put the weapon down now.
Samo da ga pogodim, da bukvalno taoc ništa. To ti kažem. Pusti me samo da mu dam razum. Pljaz, 10 od 10, šta je bre bilo?
Car 11K, I've been involved in a shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe loan and jewelry. It's code 4 now, but the suspect is down. I need an ambulance here, and notify my supervisor and the coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Your supervisor will be notified. Units 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe jewelry and loan.
Jacob's backyard. Gdje je Jacob je?
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Hey. Pardon my French. Ajde ja da pitam prvo tebe što sediš tu, šta si vidio?
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Ja moram da... Ovaj mi deluje kao ozbiljan brate rasista. Ali izgleda...
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, I'll call the cops. So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Dobro.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
Nemoj da lažeš, brate.
You gonna tell me what I want to know, or do I have to drag it out of you?
You should learn to talk to older people with some manners, you son of a bitch.
Što mu nisam verovao?
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Ajmo da vidimo šta sada kaže ovaj auto ovdje. Bejsbolka. Da li ima krvi na njoj? Nema, dobro. To je bejsbolka, evo ga ovdje neki ključ. Ako dobro vidim.
Combination wrench. Just use it to remove the wheel lugs.
Šta radiš ti tu? Molim te mi jeste.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Neko se ovdje igrao, znači...
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Neko se igrao ovdje, ali...
Not sure this means much.
Našli smo bejsbolku, našli smo palic, našli smo loptu.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Da, nešto mi je ovdje, vrate, sumnjivo.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
No license plate. Argentina.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Ali druga zastava.
Taking the flag as a souvenir can't have any street value.
Znači ovo je auto konzulata Argentine i ovdje sada fali druga zastava. Šta kaže gepek, šta kaže polomljen prozor ovdje. Packard Clipper.
Empty.
Dobro, vidi ti, polis!
Phelps, badge 1247.
1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it.
Zapiši adresu i ajmo polako. S kim još treba popričam ja ovdje?
What do you think?
Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. Curious what he didn't want us to see.
Mogu ja tebe opet da pitam nešto?
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I. Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Okej, sad mene zanima s kim si ti to pričao. I ajde proveri mi ovo vozilo, samo razovem Muriju ovdje. Dobar dan, kolege, da li možete da mi proverite vozilo sa registarskim brojem? Samo da se setim.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Matson. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, ma'am.
Thanks, ma'am. Ne, brate,
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Dobro.
All these cops? It's gotta be something big.
Can you drive to this one?
So where do you want to go?
We're here now. We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
Ajmo prvo do ovih car dealership.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Kako smo stigli brzo, brate, kada on vozi, kako brzo stižemo, jao. To je so kit šmave, brate. Washing, lubrication.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
Nisi upravo. Mi smo iz LAPD.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Da te pratimo.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is.
Pa pali ti ovde nešto, znaš?
That's not right.
Pali, pali. Znaš i ti da pali.
Wrong size. One left.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Gabriel Delgado ima neke ozbiljne poslove da radi. Šta je ovo?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Nema veze, moram sam uzmem, ja pipnem malo da vidim šta se tu dešava. License plate. Ne? Ko ne? Pa nema license plate. Direktore, molim vas.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know about this?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
Da započnemo mi ovako.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Šta se to znači?
We found your contact details in Valdez's notebook. He had to be calling you for something, dude.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal. He bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Happens all the time. Što me lažeš?
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is. You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Gabriel Delgado, što mi nije precrtan Jacobovo dvorište. Znači da još nešto ima tu da se radi.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X. Well, that's clear as mud. Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen. That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that. I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talking as in color. Look what we have now.
Aha, možda je morao završiti rečenicu, ja ga prekidam bez veze.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another accommodation?
Da vidim, apartman broj 3.
Here he is, apartment 3.
Dobro. Ne mogu, znači, to je ta koverta, jedna jedina.
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
A evo ti da se praviš pametan, sam kucno bez veze ja malo ovdje.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you, Anna?
Hey!
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Move. Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
This is Dobro, Biblija nam ne treba. Šta još imamo ovdje? Aha, neki papir sa nekim imenima, da vidimo šta je ovo. Ne znači nam. Valjda. Šta je ovo?
Maybe. No.
Nije relevantno uopšte.
Doesn't look like anything.
Okej. Ostavio ovu sobu. Aha, neka slika da vidimo. To je auto.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Kuhinja, okej, ovdje se nešto krčka, kuva.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Doručak za dvoje, pa to... A ovdje ispred šta ima? A? Šta ima ovdje ispred, gospođo? Brate. Dobro. Aha, ovo može ovako. Registarske tablice. Jel to?
Diplomatic license plates.
PR706, važi. Evo ga i točak.
Looks like Valdez gets his wheel back. No good to me.
Nema više ništa. Ajde sada da pitam ja ženu par pitanja i kada budemo završili sa ispitivanjem žene, završili smo sa današnjim epizodom. Ana Rodriguez, da li biste bili ljubazni, molim vas da mi odgovorite na nekoliko pitanja koje ću vam sada postaviti. Kolega, jeste tu? Bravo.
Help me out.
Anna isn't giving us the full story. Try her again.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Lažeš?
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
A čekajte, ja sam malo pre si me slagala, a sad šta? Ajmo ovako.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
Gde je I kada je nestao?
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what and I don't want to know. I love him.
Ti ga voliš, to si rekla.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Sumnjam.
Gabriel's been in trouble before. He left you here alone to answer for him, and you expect me to believe that his motive was honor?
Please don't yell at me. I've done nothing wrong.
Kako pogrešimo ovo?
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Lažeš?
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line? That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine.
You know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get him off the streets.
Stefan Bekovski. Dobro, ajde, gdje ćemo sad?
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio?
You can drive.
Where are we going?
Ne idemo nigde. To bi bilo to za današnje druženje, ljudi. Ja vas napuštam, vi ostanite u Skalne arene sport, ne menjajte kanale, na pravom ste mjestu, ljubi vas brat. Pre nego što odem samo na brzinu nešto može. Budite dobro, budite nasmijani, volite nekoga i neka neko voli vas. Adio.